Welcome to Huntsford, a small market town in the heart of the English countryside. A swimming race as a dare is being discussed by Robbie and Sam, but Robbie needs to learn to swim.
Here you are, Sam. White wine spritzer.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What was all that shouting at the bar?
It was that plonker and his mates. You know, the one that was pouring at you at the salon opening.
The one you hit? Didn't he win the dragon boat race?
Yeah, that's what he was celebrating about with his poncy mates.
Just ignore him.
It's not as simple as that.
What do you mean?
He dared me to a swimming race down the boat race course.
What? In the river? That's so dangerous.
It wasn't as simple as that.
Well, what did he say?
Something like, I could beat him in and out of a boat, but he's too much of a loser to swim against me.
He's an idiot, Robbie. You should have just ignored him.
In front of his mates? And mine?
But river swimming is a lot tougher in a pool. You'll have to train.
I'll have to learn.
What? You can't swim? Didn't you learn when you were young?
No. I spent most of my after-school time sitting in the garage office.
Why did you accept the dare when you can't swim? That's really stupid.
They must have adult classes at the leisure centre. I can learn.
River swimming is dangerous. You'll need professional lessons and a lot of practice.
It'll be fine. I'll practice on my own between lessons.
Even so, Robbie, it's a tough challenge for an experienced swimmer.
Really? You a good swimmer then?
Mum and Dad were always so busy they sent me to holiday swimming schools. I even joined the Penguins.
The Penguins?
It's a swimming club, really high standard of teaching.
So you know how to teach swimming?
I'm not just a pretty face, Robbie. Okay, I must need my head looking at, but I'll teach you in between lessons. There's an adults-only swim session on Wednesday nights, usually just a few pensioners. We could go together.
I can get Dad to swap out my call-out night to Friday if I say I'll do Saturday afternoons as well.
Great. Then I'll see even less of you.
Yes, I'm going to beat that plonker.
Seriously, Robbie, don't get your hopes up until you've at least started to swim.
Not yet. I just need a quick word with Pete about the darts match. Do you want another drink before we go back to mine?
No thanks, Robbie. I'm going home.
Sam, don't be like that.
Like what?
Sulking.
I'm not sulking. I'm just not in the mood. I'm sick of just fitting in when you have a bit of time for me.
Look, Sam, once I've seen Pete, you'll have my full attention for the rest of the evening.
No, Robbie. I'm going home.
Hang on for 5 minutes and I'll take you.
Dad! Fiona! What are you doing here?
I came to tell your dad the good news. Mario's coming back.
Brilliant! When?
Not until October, but he's definitely coming back. Carmela's thrilled.
So how will we manage until then?
Exactly my point, Samantha. He left us with no warning and now expects his job back. It doesn't occur to him that I may have been approached by a much stronger candidate.
Who?
Vernon Smythe's daughter, Christabel.
Didn't think she'd want to be a hairdresser.
She does. And she's bright and ambitious.
Yes, I know the type. She'll be chatty with the clients, expect to be a stylist in 3 months and glare daggers at me every time I remind her to sweep the floor.
Her father's a good friend of mine.
That's no basis on which to choose staff.
So your friendship with Carmela is not the reason for taking Mario back?
Actually, no. We need an uncomplaining worker like Mario, not a wannabe stylist. We have to take time out to train.
Agreed. But how are we going to manage till he comes back?
Well, you could come in more, Raymond.
What? Be the cleaner in my own salon? Never.
Well, of course not. It's just we are so good with the clients. You remember Mrs. Milner yesterday? Well, I suggested she book her next appointment and she dithered, saying she needed to check her diary.
Yeah, that's right. I helped her put on her coat.
Well, I don't know what you said to her, but she went straight over to the desk and booked another appointment.
I just told her how lovely she looked.
Well, whatever it was, it worked. You really do have a way with the clients, Raymond.
Yeah, well, I suppose I do.
Thing is, if we could get all the clients rebooking like that, we wouldn't have to bother with special offers. We'd know exactly what we were doing every day and be able to organise training in an apprentice. Maybe in January when things quieten down.
So, you going to do the cleaning?
No, I've asked Vicky if she could come in an hour after Carmela closes, and she's happy to do it.
Well, better get off to the golf club if we're not recruiting. Got some difficult conversations to have.
Gosh, V, I've never known you and Dad to sort something out without a full-blown row.
No, well, it's all about picking your battles, Sam. Aren't you supposed to be out with Robbie?
No, I have a hot date with a long bath and an early night.